Violation of Conciliation Agreement Complaint Form. Instructions. Page 1. Please fill out the complaint form, answering all of the questions. If you are filling out the form on a computer, please print it immediately when you are finished. You may not be able to save the completed form. If possible, please type. If you are filling out the form by hand, please print. Please do not write in the margins or on the back of this form. Please note, a delay could occur in the filing and the investigation of your complaint if the form is not filled out properly or if the information you provide is not legible. Two, notarization is no longer a requirement for this form. For those not wanting to use a notary, you can complete the declaration section after you fill out the form. The declaration option does not require notarization. You need only fill in the blanks with the date and your location, city, state, and sign the declaration. The oath section is still available, but if you use this option, you will need to sign in front of a notary. Three, attach copies of any documents that you think will help the division investigate your case. Communications with the other party, documents that violate the terms of the conciliation, etc. 4. Return the complaint form to the office closest to you. See below for the list of office locations. You may return the complaint by postal mail or personal delivery. You may also email your complaint to complaints@dhr.ny.gov or fax it to 718-741-8322. 5. Keep a copy of your complaint and copies of any documents that you attach for your own records. 6. The completed complaint must be returned to the division promptly. After the division accepts your complaint, this form will be sent to the company or persons whom you are charging with discrimination. Time limit for filing. Please note, you must file your complaint within 1 year of the violation of the conciliation agreement. If you need further assistance or require an accommodation for a disability, please call or visit one of our offices, make an appointment, or visit our website at www.dhr.ny.gov/complaint. New York State Division of Human Rights Offices. Albany, Agency Building 1, second floor, Empire State Plaza, Albany, New York 12220. Telephone number 518-474-2705. Office of Sexual Harassment Issues and Queens, 55 Hanson Place, Room 900, Brooklyn, New York 11217. Telephone number 718-722-2060. Binghamton, 44, Hawley Street, Room 603, Binghamton, New York 13901. Telephone number 607-721-8467. Rochester, 1 Monroe Square, 259 Monroe Avenue, Suite 308, Rochester, New York 14607. Telephone number 585-238-8250. Bronx Central Office, 1 Fordham Plaza, 4th floor, Bronx, New York 10458. Telephone number 718-741-8400. Syracuse, John J. Hughes State Office Building, 333 East Washington Street, Room 543, Syracuse, New York 13202. Telephone number 315 528 4633. Brooklyn, 55 Hanson Place, Room 304, Brooklyn, New York 11217. Telephone number 718 722 2385. Buffalo, Main Place Tower, 350 Main Street, 10th floor, Suite 1000B, Buffalo, New York 14202. Telephone number 716 847 7632. Long Island, Nassau, 50 Clinton Street, Suite 301, Hempstead, New York 11550. Telephone number 516 539 6848. Long Island, Suffolk, 250 Veterans Memorial Highway, Suite 2B, 49, Hauppauge, New York 11788. Telephone number 631 952 6434. Manhattan, Adam Clayton Powell Jr., State Office, Building 163, West 125th Street, 4th floor, New York, New York 10027. Telephone number 212 961 8650. White Plains, 711 South Broadway, Suite 314, White Plains, New York 10601. Telephone number 914 989 3120. What is covered by this complaint form? Page 2. Instructions. If you previously filed a complaint with the New York State Division of Human Rights, and during the investigation your complaint was settled with a predetermination conciliation agreement and order after conciliation, and if another party to the agreement has not complied with the terms of the agreement, you can file a complaint using this form. The division will investigate and determine whether there has been a violation of the agreement and take further action as necessary. You cannot use this form to complain about violation of a stipulation of settlement signed prior to or during a hearing at the division, a settlement obtained for you by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or any other anti-discrimination agency. A private settlement of your claims of discrimination, regardless of whether it was in connection with a prior filing with the division. However, you can contact the division to discuss whether the violation of an agreement other than a predetermination conciliation agreement may be a violation of the law in the form of retaliation for your prior complaint or any other claims or complaints of discrimination you may have made. In that case, you can be assisted in filing a retaliation complaint. Please feel free to call the division to discuss your situation prior to filing this complaint. Complaint form for reporting. Violation of predetermination conciliation agreement. Page 3. Complaint. New York State Division of Human Rights. Although persons of all ages are protected, you must be 18 years or older to file a complaint. A parent, guardian, or other person having legal authority to act in the minor's interests must file on behalf of a person under the age of 18. 1. Your contact information. First name, middle initial, or name, last name. Street address or P.O. box, apartment or floor number, city, state, zip code. If you are filing on behalf of another, provide the name of that person, date of birth, relationship. Two, you are filing a complaint against name of entity who violated the Predetermination Conciliation Agreement, PDC. Street address or P.O. box, city, state, zip code, telephone number, extension. Three, prior complaint number as it appears on your PDC, date of the PDC. 4. Date of alleged violation must be within 1 year of filing. Indicate the date that other parties stopped complying with the PDC, or check the box that there was no compliance month, day, year. There never was compliance with the PDC. Page 4. Complaint. 5. Description of the alleged noncompliance with the predetermination conciliation agreement. Tell us more about how the other party or parties has not complied with the PDC. Please include dates, names of people involved, and explain how the events or inactions are a violation of the PDC. Type or print clearly. You may also write, "See attached," and attach a typed description. If you need more space to write, please continue writing on a separate sheet of paper and attach it to the complaint form. Do not write in the margins or on the back of this form. Signature, declaration or oath. Based on the information contained in this form, I charge the herein named respondent or respondents with an unlawful discriminatory practice in violation of the New York State human rights law. I have not filed any other civil action, nor do I have an action pending before any administrative agency under any state or local law based upon this same unlawful discriminatory practice. If you have another action pending and still wish to file, please contact our office to discuss. Please initial. Human Rights Law. Section 2, 9, 7.1 requires that a complaint filed with the Division of Human Rights must be under oath or by declaration. You must complete either the declaration or oath sections below. The declaration requires only your signature and does not need to be notarized. The oath requires that you sign it before a notary. Declaration. I affirm this day of month, year at city, state, under penalties of perjury, that I am the complainant herein. That I have read, or had read to me, the foregoing complaint and know the content thereof. That the same is true of my own knowledge, except as to the matters therein stated on information and belief, and that as to those matters, I believe the same to be true. Complainant name, oath, State of New York, County of, Social Security, being duly sworn, deposes and says that I am the complainant herein, that I have read or had read to me the foregoing complaint and knows the content thereof, that the same is true of my own knowledge except as to the matters therein stated on information and belief, and that as to those matters I believe the same to be true. Complainant's signature. Subscribed and sworn to before me this day of. Signature of Notary Public. Please note, once this form is completed and returned to the New York State Division of Human Rights, it becomes a legal document and an official complaint with the division. Additional information. Page 6. Additional information. Page 1. This page is for the division's records and will remain confidential and will not be sent to the business you are filing against. One. Contact information. My primary telephone number, my secondary telephone number, my date of birth, required, my email address. The division uses email whenever possible to communicate with the parties to complaints. This avoids delays and lost mail and increases the efficiency of division case processing. Therefore, you are required to provide an email address if you have one, and to keep us advised of any change of your email address. The division will not use your email address for any non-case related matters. Contact person, someone who does not live with you but will know how to contact you if we cannot reach you. Contact person's name, contact person's telephone number, contact person's address, contact person's email address, contact person's relationship to me. Two. Special needs. I am in need of interpretation. If so, what language? Accommodations for a disability. Privacy. Keep my contact information confidential, as I am a victim of domestic violence. Other.